Welcome back to Flawless Fact. Today, we're diving deep into the mesmerizing world of Chinese cuisine. Some of these dishes, steeped in tradition and history, might truly test the boundaries of your adventurous palate, while they're daily delights for many. For those unfamiliar, be prepared for some genuine surprises. Are you ready to embark on this flavorful journey? Let's go! 15. Fried scorpion on a stick. Imagine strolling through a bustling food street, and there, among the tantalizing aromas of dumplings and noodles, you spot a vendor with a tray full of wriggling scorpions. Before you know it, these venomous creatures are skewered, fried to a crispy finish, and handed over to eager customers. With their spindly legs and sharp stingers intact, this isn't just a snack, it's a dare. Bite into one, and you might be surprised to find it's a mix of crunch and a peculiar, almost metallic taste. Not your typical munchies, are they? 14. Stinky Tofu. As you walk further down the street, a pungent odor assaults your senses. No, it's not the trash, nor is it something rotting in a forgotten corner. That intense, almost gag-inducing aroma is coming from a beloved snack, Stinky Tofu. Fermented for weeks, this tofu isn't just called stinky for fun. Its smell is often compared to rotten food or even sweaty socks. But don't be fooled. Many swear by its rich, nuanced flavor, even if it means holding their breath while eating. 13. Chicken feet. Now, picture a plate full of taloned, gnarled feet, skin, bones, and all. Chicken feet, with their wrinkled, yellowed skin, might look like something out of a witch's brew. Prepared by marinating in a concoction of soy sauce, star anise, and other spices, they're then steamed to a gelatinous perfection. As you bite into one, you might find yourself wrestling with skin, tendons, and tiny bones. And remember, it's not just about eating. It's about savoring every creepy, squishy bite. 12. Bird's nest soup. But perhaps you're in the mood for some soup. How about one that's made from the saliva-laden nest of swiftlets? These birds create their nests using strands of their own dummy saliva, which hardens when exposed to air. After being harvested, these nests are dissolved into a broth, resulting in a jelly-like soup. The thought of sipping on bird saliva might send shivers down your spine, but for many, it's a silky treat believed to have numerous health benefits. 11. Roasted rat. Venture into certain rural areas and you might encounter a sight that's enough to make city dwellers squirm. Rats, often associated with sewers and dark alleyways, take on a different role here. After being skinned, gutted, and thoroughly cleaned, they're roasted over an open flame until their flesh takes on a golden brown hue. The aroma? Surprisingly meaty. The taste? Some say it's similar to chicken, but with a wild, gamey undertone. For those brave enough to try, each bite is a mixture of crunch from the charred exterior and the soft, tender meat within. 10. Silkor Larvae. Next up, a dish that looks as unsettling as it sounds. Silkworm larvae, glistening and squirming, are a sight that can make the uninitiated queasy. When boiled or steamed, they transform into a soft, almost mushy delicacy. Pop one into your mouth, and its outer skin bursts, releasing a creamy, slightly bitter interior. While they're rich in protein, the thought of munching on these wormy morsels is enough to make many squirm in their seats. 9. Snake soup. Now, imagine a pot bubbling away with an assortment of snake meats. Their slender, muscular bodies, once slithering and hissing, now simmer in a rich, aromatic broth. With a texture that's a cross between fish and chicken, the snake meat is both tender and flavorful. Yet, for many, the initial hesitation comes from the mere thought of consuming an animal that often induces fear. The soup, however, is not just about the meat. It's an intricate dance of flavors and textures, complete with snake bones that you might accidentally find yourself crunching on. 8. Frog legs. Taking a turn from the scaly to the amphibious, we have frog legs. These slender, muscular limbs might remind you eerily of a human's, but they're a popular delicacy in various parts of the world, not just China. Often stir-fried or stewed with a mix of sauces and spices, the meat is succulent and delicate. But the visual of those splayed-out legs on a plate toes, and all is enough to make some diners think twice before digging in. 7. Bats. Venturing into the nocturnal domain, bats may be known for their radar-like navigation and associations with the night, but in some parts of China, they're considered a delicacy. These creatures of the night are often stewed with herbs into a rich soup. Diners, upon sipping the broth, might taste the gamey flavor of the bat, its tender meat contrasting with its leathery wings. The thought of consuming an animal often associated with dark caves and eerie legends can send a shiver down one's spine. The silhouette of the bat, wings outspread, floating in a dark broth, is a sight that can ignite both fascination and apprehension. 6. Sheep penis. In many cultures, various parts of animals are consumed for their purported health benefits, and China is no exception. Enter the sheep penis. Often stewed in herbal broths or even served stir-fried, this elongated organ might cause a double take on first glance. With a chewy, gelatinous texture, it's believed to have invigorating properties. The experience of consuming this particular part might just be as much about overcoming mental barriers as it is about taste. 5. Pig brain. Soft, squishy, and undeniably organ-like, pig brains are yet another dish not for the faint of heart. Often cooked in spicy hot pot or even scrambled with eggs, they possess a creamy texture akin to soft tofu. But the thought of digging into an animal's cognitive center, that's where many draw the line. The rich, buttery flavor is a delight for some, while others can't quite get past the idea of what they're consuming. 4. Shark fin soup. A controversial dish steeped in prestige and tradition, shark fin soup has long been a symbol of luxury in Chinese banquets. The fins themselves, when cooked, have a gelatinous texture, but it's the environmental and ethical concerns surrounding the dish that make it truly difficult to swallow for many. The image of majestic sharks, finless, sinking to the ocean floor is a haunting backdrop to this traditional delicacy. 3. Turtle jelly. Diving into the world of traditional remedies, we find a gelatinous treat that might unsettle the unprepared. Turtle jelly. Crafted using the shells and internal parts of turtles, combined with a mix of herbal ingredients, the end result is a dark, thick jelly. Slightly bitter in taste, it's often sweetened with honey or syrup. The idea of consuming a slow-moving, gentle reptile in the form of a quivering jelly is something many might find hard to stomach. 2. Donkey hide gelatin. Another gelatinous delight. This one is derived from donkey hide. Boiled down until only the gelatin remains, it's then combined with ingredients like brown sugar to create a rich, chewy delicacy. While it's believed to offer numerous health benefits, including boosting vitality and improving skin, the very thought of consuming a hard-working farm animal in such a manner might make some shudder. 1. Fertilized duck eggs. Making a return to the world of eggs, this is a dish that will surely make many squeamish. Similar to the earlier mentioned balut-style eggs, but with its own unique preparation, the fertilized duck eggs contain embryos that are further along in development. Crack one open, and you're greeted with a sight of feathers, beak, and eyes, all within a soft, gooey matrix. The challenge here? Consuming it while pushing aside the image of the almost fully formed creature it could have become. Our culinary expedition through China has been nothing short of thrilling, introducing dishes that challenge, surprise, and even shock. While these foods might be difficult for some to even fathom trying, they stand as a testament to China's incredibly diverse and rich gastronomic heritage. It's a reminder that food is more than just sustenance, it's culture, history, and tradition served on a plate. Whether you're eager to sample these delicacies or prefer to admire from a distance, there's no denying the fascinating world of Chinese cuisine. Thank you for joining this unique journey. Remember, every dish has a story, and while some stories might be harder to digest than others, they all contribute to the vast culinary tapestry of the world. Safe travels and happy eating!